Hello, and welcome back to Chatterbox. This is AudioScapes, weekly blogs about psychedelia, lucidity, anxiety, and fear. And on today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about my first 5-gram heroic dose mushroom experience. This was my first time going full in, 5 dried grams. I wanted what I had always heard, an experience that would melt me away to nothing but matter and bone. Yet all I received in the weeks following was a gnawing sense of lonesomeness. For years I have held myself away from the world, rarely letting my social side flourish. Like the hermit, I burrowed deep within myself trying to interpret and reshape newly formed values. Because of this time period, while beneficial, it has left me with only a few select people that I can go to for outside counsel. Many of those that treat mushrooms with ritualistic integrity say that one must go into the experience with a goal, that there should be some grain of knowledge the voyeur is searching for. I thought about this for a while before taking my dose, and wanted nothing more than to have my ass kicked, coming out on the other side with a newfound element of confidence. I could have went the way of using the tried and true method of sitting in quiet darkness, letting my subconscious hurl thought after thought at me. However, I opted to listen to music until I knew everything had kicked in. The anxiety set in early, leading to a flurry of Google searches on shroom trip killers. But once the keyboard on my phone became nothing but scrambled glyphs, I decided that I had to sit in this state and live with it. Once the body high spread across my limbs, I felt as though I had been jumped by a gang of ghosts. I laid on my couch, losing myself in spiraling thoughts, all of them unexpected. What bubbled to the surface was an undeniable aura of loneliness. Maybe this was due to slowly going stir-crazy from lack of employment, or maybe these thoughts had been dormant somewhere in me this whole time. A few years ago, I decided to cut contact with my father due to a plethora of reasons. He's a man that has always been too prideful to seek help for his undiagnosed mental problems. My father has lost everyone around him, and for what felt like an eternity, but only was a matter of minutes, I lived his life. A life of destitution, bewilderment, never having true love to grasp onto. I felt his isolated pain. I could hear the voices that plague his mind, all of them contorting into a cacophony of shame and malice. His face, or what I can remember of it, haunted this period of time, and for just a moment I saw our faces blend together, 2 men that push all of those around them away and clinging to the belief that they can pave their own destiny. What if our path has already been paved? And with each hiccup of life, we merely deviate away from it for a few miles before slowly descending back towards our life's highway. Had the final destination for his life always been one where no one would be around him? I feared this likelihood, that I would never be close to anyone again, all of this a mental prison that I had imposed on myself. The shadow I was face to face with is a crucial part of myself I wasn't ready to accept, yet a lone battle. They say the universe only gives you as much as you can handle, and with that I purged myself, finally able to regain my sense of composure. Soaking in the bathtub on the come down, the 4 people that have become my clan cycled through my brain. It seems as though after a challenging trip, every aspect of one's life holds a deeper resonance. I had initially hoped that I would unlock the door of the universe and be reborn, but as I waited in lukewarm bath water, it dawned on me the door of my inner self was only left ajar, and if I ever wanted to open it all the way, I would need to move past the benign fears of isolation or becoming what I feared most. Never again would my face contort to that of my father's. Never again will I let myself fester in isolation. While the confidence I longed for was not born from this expedition, a sternness in my soul was. Hey, thanks for listening to this first episode of AudioScapes. I'm going to try to put one of these out weekly. Sometimes they'll be about psychedelics, sometimes they might be an interesting story from a friend, kind of related to the subject matter we cover here at Chatterbox. It'll be a wide range of content. If you kind of like this style of trip report, Let me know in the comments what you'd like to hear about next time. I don't really like to do the kind of normal, we bought the mushrooms or acid from this person, we sat on the couch, but I kind of want to get a little personal. I kind of consider this a platform to express a side of myself that I normally don't let other people know about. But if you think this works, let me know. If you think I could do something different, also let me know. I want to make sure I'm producing the best content I possibly can. We're still chipping away at our next short film, Gecko and Crane, and possibly before that we will put up a video that's a intro to my sister's lucid dream experiences, which I'm personally really excited for. They're very eye-opening, kind of soul-bearing stories, and I really feel like a lot of you will enjoy them. Until next time, like, subscribe, and if you thought this was interesting, feel free to share. Thanks.